say at least. And we're rocking. Hello, this is Casey from Pixel. I'm going to show you a tutorial, wood vector stuff, and we're going to make it vector. First, we're going to take this image that I shot. If you don't have this image, go shoot one tonight. Open it in Photoshop first. Okay, we have it open. Oops, we have it open in Photoshop. And what we're going to do is duplicate that layer, and then let's make it grayscale. If you hear people in the background, don't flatten. If you hear people in the background, that is James and Christian, also part of Pixel, but they're here to annoy you. So let's have this image. We have a grayscale. What we want to do to make it perfectly vector and be able to use in Illustrator and other programs and stuff like that, you need to make it 2 colors. Happy Halloween, everybody, also. Shoot. I almost forgot what I was going to do. First thing to do, to make it 2 color, black and white, go to adjustments, go to levels, and get that on. So zoom in, because that helps. Bunch of tards. And let's make get the blacks up. And I like to hit OK and then like readjust so I have a bigger playing field right here to work with. A little more black and a lot more white. Let's do it one more time just to bring out some of the white a little bit more. And then finally, let's get rid of all those little choppies in there. And we should be good to go. There it is. We had this texture that was once this, and now it's this. And we're going to take this and bring it into Illustrator by making it first into a bitmap. So go to Image, Mode, Bitmap. Flatten the layers because we're happy with that. We're going to make the output size 300. Halftone screen, and then hit OK. And since we only really have 2 colors and there's no gray in this image, this frequency really doesn't matter. But I like to keep it 45 to match his angle. So they're buddies. Go ahead and hit OK. And before we save, sometimes these images can get really, really big. And then when Illustrator comes, when you bring it into Illustrator and it's too big, which it is right now, Illustrator just can't handle it. So let's like just make it 12 by 18, 300 resolution, and still bitmap. And as you can see, still no gray, perfect. So save, and I'm going to call it Let's Go bitmap, because if you're watching right now, you probably were like, this should have been over. Replace that. Okay, we have that saved. Next, we're going to open a Illustrator file. And place in your newly created Illustrator file, or the one provided, Let's Go bitmap. Zoom in on that, and to make this into your vector image, go ahead and go to right up here where you see Live Trace, Mask. Right in between that is this little preset arrow drop. On the bottom, you can set your preset or mess with the presets. Some, like I have my FF preset in here, but you can make your own. And I like to go to tracing options and kind of go into what I like to do to see it. So I have complete control of this. We're going to go ahead and preview just to see what it turns out to be like on first round. Sometimes this takes an extreme amount of time just because of the size of the image. Happy Halloween, everybody.
No, you said that.
Maybe. Okay. I don't know. That kind of really doesn't look good. We're going to go ahead and bring down the corner angle of that. It's corner angle, right?
Oh.
I'm starting to doubt myself.
Are you trying to make something that looks bad? Or?
No, this is actually going to look really good. We're going to go ahead and preview that again. While we wait, I would like to wish everyone a happy Halloween.
I've said it so many times.
Creating fills, and I am not going to say it 3 more times. Oh gosh, it looks almost exactly the same.
This tutorial is a disaster.
It's going to be well. See, what we're doing is we're actually learning together, because I didn't know how this was going to turn out, and I'm sure you thought it would turn out great, because you're like visiting this well-established blog and they're like, Pixel, they've never let me down except in this moment when I've been sitting here for 5 minutes creating fills. Oh, that actually looks a little bit better. To save this tutorial and my dignity, we're just going to finish it and trace it. Okay, now you have this image. Now you have this image, and
Do they have the image?
Ask them if they have the image.
I hate you guys. Okay, you can't do anything with it until you expand it and make it permanent. So expand right up there where I just clicked. Now you have all these dots, and what you can do with these dots is up to you, but you have this vector texture perfectly set and ready to go, so you can do whatever with it. Next tutorial, I don't know what I'm going to do, but stay tuned. Thanks.